The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. Wide out in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. White wants to throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. He finds his man. Just keeps moving.
Oh, how many attacking him?
That's good enough for a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fast motion from the offense. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Raiola. Fires to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Oh,
Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
yeah, on the defense play.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
In the middle of the fucking play.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Yup.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on
I
4th
can't
down.
move, see it. I can't get back there. Gotta be you running the ball.
They'll try to pick up the 1st. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Boy, I really wasn't expecting a run there. Most teams in that situation look for the quick pass to pick up the 1st down.
No doubt, because you drop the quarterback and you throw the ball really quickly, or he can take off and run the football. So a little bit more one-dimensional when you run the football, but if you do it successfully, it works. If nobody says anything, everybody's happy.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal coming up.
What the hell are you doing over there?
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He leaves it with the back. And they're able to make the tackle.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Trying to push their way into the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pulled down for the tackle. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And they thought about it.
We wouldn't have had to worry about that if he was had the ball on time.
25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's golden. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Well, and a nice job working in the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
White going to attack through the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Today.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm fighting.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. He threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Reacted well to the
He's still trying to get the motherfucker away.
Squeeze the football instead of the turnover. It'll be 3rd down.
Listen, you can't make every play. You can't cover everybody. But it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Presley. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And after the 3-spot guys were all tied up.
Yeah, their offense terrible. There's no fucking way they let me catch that fucking ball.
The Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half.
Shit out there, dude.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McCoy. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times, if you break a few tackles, it could be
going out.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver coming across in motion. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
You sort of get the feeling here in the second half with the game tied. It very easily could come down to which of these two quarterbacks has the football last. Bit of a blown opportunity there on 3rd down with that incompletion. This guy's going to have to lock in for the remainder of the game.
Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. The give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Nowhere to run on that one.
He got like a 99 speed, though.
How about the defender being a heat
ain't not running nobody.
Missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and
then they got a 98. Motherfucking acceleration. That should be out running here.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Those two are on the same page. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
I really like this call to go for it on 4th down in this area of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an
there he goes before that bitch even get
done a
there.
better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 play. Defense gets the big stop.
Touch pass on the run. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He's going to struggle.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
That's caught. It's
that nigga ran right into one of my
motherfucking
cornerbacks. He did.
Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. 1st and 10.
He went right into the backup.
Takes the handoff.
They got to do something out there.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Yeah, I do that shit every time.
From On the gun, he leaves it with the back. Keeps the legs moving. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down our throats, and they gashed you.
No, his stick. Yeah, that's me. Because I hit him right there. Big. I know I was popping his ass. Look at that bitch. Look at I always be trying to do this shiesty shit.
First down to start the drive after the break.
I'm trying to throw tank on this bitch.
He's going to pass. And wings it incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make it feel uncomfortable. But you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job on the defense.
The give out of the gun. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. A hand to the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Give to the fullback. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job right here late in the fourth quarter. They put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Yeah, you
Gotta be
lost,
smart,
nigga.
patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown Warriors! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. Now,
he tried to jam
defense has
it,
to
he
go
really
on the
missed.
field and get me one more stop.
Let me step around and get that step.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now
And they need to touch that.
They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some
You
shots
get lit.
down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
It is yo time. What is in your bag? What is your play call? Going to be fourth down now. I have to have this. I'm trailing. This is what every quarterback dreamed about in their backyard, making that play in a big-time moment. It's go time.
He will step out of bounds, but not
Oh,
before
okay,
the big
okay.
pickup and a
Down.
first down for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every
Ain't it
second they
R3
can to try
to my
to rally
mind?
here late. Looking to go up top on first down.
He keeps switching it every time I
Caught near
hit
the
press
sideline,
R3.
it's Jordan. And he'll step out of bounds after a very
Every time I
productive
did
play.
this shit,
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. White wants to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He'll try to take it back. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is
Niggas
going
never
to end.
sniffed things, I know they mad. And it's 3-0?
It
Yeah,
came
I
down to
can't
the
tell you.
final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get them close.
23
Yeah,
years
Reese,
ago.
big-time
I
players
can't
make
come up
big
with
plays
nothing.
in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it
And
matters.
then I'm gonna lay my ass
Correct,
down.
man. You don't know until
Oh,
the
I'm not
games,
gonna
right?
take
You don't
those
know when
today.
those moments present themselves. How are they going to
I
handle a
do,
great job
they-
handling
no,
a
I'm
close
not
game,
gonna do.
executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our
Yes,
entire
it does.
broadcast team,
And
I'm
the
Reese
rest
Davis.
is-
This has been another
Okay,
presentation of EA Sports College Football.